Does everybody have their warm beverage? Tonight, I am coming to you from the pedal boat. I wonder if y'all are going to be able to hear me. Um, because we sometimes lose the Wi-Fi out here. But I'm pedaling backwards. If you're here, comment below. I will give you a quick. I mean, it is beautiful, guys. The colors are turning. They're turning so pretty, and it is gorgeous. But all the leaves are falling into the pond. You guys, I'm exhausted today. I have been editing and writing, and whoo, I'm tired. And I'm trying to hold this. I'm not very good at doing live streams, but welcome. If you're all new here, drop a comment. My name is Tanya Kappas, and I write Southern style cozy mysteries, and I live in the woods of Kentucky and in the middle of the woods. And it's beautiful up here, and we are on my pond. So I'm going to check and see who all is here tonight. Jay Dates, girl, I got something to ask you. So Jane and I, along with our friend Karen and Meg and some other cozy crew members. If you're not a member of the Cozy Crew, join. It's a free group in our here on Facebook. But we love stickers, and Jane was asking in our little group if something about one of the planners. And Jane, I have a planner I can send you, a new happy planner. It is the seasonal one, so it is all the months, it's all the cute seasons. I'm not going to use it. It's a classic planner. I'm using the big planner, the big one. So if you want it, message me and I will get that in the mail to you. Hello, Leslie Lawrence. How are you? It is so good to see you. Jane has her Pepsi, and I have got my mug full of coffee. And it is coffee, but I've got a little something sweet in it, which I usually drink my coffee black, but this is a little pumpkin caramel. Something that they would serve at the Trails Coffee or at the Bean Hive. So I hope you guys have your coffee. Let's see who else is here. Hi, Katie. How are you today? I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Shannon. Welcome. Oh, Miss Linda is here from our YouTube channel, and she is from Oklahoma. Hello, hello. How are you? I've been to Tulsa before. My son is a NCAA basketball coach, and they played at the time. He was with the University of Cincinnati, and we had to go to Tulsa for the NCAA tournament. So that was fun. Jane said that would be fantastic. Thank you. You are so welcome. But guess what, you guys? I've got today from the pedal boat. I'm a pedaling. Look, it's dirty, but I don't care. I'm all about it. Look at this cute tote. It says, "My books are like water. Those of the great geniuses are wine. Fortunately, everybody drinks water." Mark Twain. My cousin Sissy made me this cute, adorable tote. But that's not what I was going to really show you. I'm going to show you what giveaways we have tonight. We have an exclusive Tanya Kappas coloring book. These are rare. I rarely give those away because I just have a few of those made up. We also have my collaboration group here on Facebook. Dun, dun, dun. This was a collaboration we did a year ago. And everybody got one that was in the collaboration, and I had some made up for us. And I mean, seriously, you guys, here are all the names. Like, here's all the people that collaborated with this book: Jeannie Thompson, Susan Wilkes, Crystal Smith. I've listed them all in here. Laura Collins, Amanda Feltner, Julie Richardson, Kathy White, Aaron Hoffman, Rita Simcoe. Let's see, Tracy Sprague, Delise Norris, Lynn Rock, the fish are coming up. Like, what's she doing? Rocco's, Sarah Madden, Tracy, didn't say her last name, Jane Cordaro, JC Wade, Michelle Bernstein, Janine Hoffman, Jane Furrow, Nancy Wolf, Jeannie Daniels, Kim Templeton, Mary Tuckler Falker, Karen Stallman, Rose McLaren, Lindsay Garinger, Linda Hamill, Frederica Dominicus, Kate Tellerigo, Kathleen Kander, Cynthia Smith, Debbie Robinson, Karina Theobald, Patricia Marone, Sandy Sears, Julie Gray, Linda Colster, Leslie Lawrence, Sandy Fields, and Isabel Fritsch. This was all collaboration, so we're giving away a copy of this. I keep looking because I hear things in the woods. It could be a deer. It could be turkeys. It could be a bobcat. It could be the owl. Did you guys get your letter today about my resident owl is here? Also, I'm going to be giving away print and signed copies of Motorhomes, Maps, and Murders. This is one of the old school, the GOAT, greatest of all time covers. This cover is no longer available. Going to give this away tonight. Also, going to give away another old school copy of Deserts, Driving, and Derelict. So all you have to do is comment. Also, I invite you guys to go to our Cozy Crew. Our friend Karen, she is amazing over there. She runs that. We have daily things posts over there. She always has fur baby posts, like show me your mug. All sorts of fun posts to do over there. Recently, she had asked if I wanted to do a Halloween party like we did last year, and I was kind of hesitant, and I haven't told her this yet, but I'm leaning towards yes, just because I like to give away stuff. And this is something that's free. It's over in the Cozy Crew, and I invite you to go over there. I can pop a link later into the post. Good warm coffee. Also, one more thing before I start taking any questions. If you have any questions for me, please put them in the comments. I would love to answer those. Again, we are on the pedal boat at the pond by the house. And so it's kind of a little dark here because of the woods. So my friend Kia, she had a Kai. I call her Kai, but it's Kia. She had given me this cute little light. It's like a phone light for your phone. So I'm trying to make myself a little like brighter because it is somewhat dark. I'm trying to stay in the edge here of the pond instead of traveling around, which we'll travel around only for the fact that we might have some problems with trying to see if that helps or not. I don't know. With Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi is clear on the other side of the property. But anyways, also one more thing that I will post later because I'm not at the house, so I can't really post anything. I'm doing this on my phone. I didn't even know I could do StreamYard on the phone. But the last date to sign up to get books for the online book signing is this week. So you'll need to grab the link when I post it, and you will need to go ahead and sign up. We'll be starting next week to bill you for those books. But if you get a book from a Camper and Criminals Cozy Mystery, you're going to get the Happy Trails brochure that you would get when you go to visit the campground. And not only that, but inside is a checklist of all the books. Guess I got a secret. And you will also get these cute little stickers to go next to the little dots to show that you've read those books. These are exclusive. These are for the book signing. And a couple people have said that they've seen them in the Cozy Crew already for some people. Yes, the Patreon group did get them. So, so if you're a super sleuth in the Patreon tier, you got one of these already with your copy. They get all print copies of my books, so they did get these. So that's why they got them, because people were like messaging me like, "How did so and so get it?" Well, that's how they got it. But regardless, you don't have to be a member of Patreon to get one, but you do have to order one of the books from the book signing. Now then, Next week, I'm going camping. And is that next week? No, wait. Is that next week? Yes, next week. Next week, I'm going camping. And you guys, I have got all the decorations for the little shamper. No joke. Um, and I got a big witches thing that's huge blow up. I've got this big glittery spider web light up thing. And I've got these hanging witches hats. I cannot wait to go live next week. It's not going to be next Tuesday. I'll go live on the weekend when I'm there. They had this thing called the Spooky Trail, and I'm going to do the Spooky Trail. And they have a soup contest. Here, if you have a quote that Jane, yes, I will send you that happy planner. Katie says, I'm new. I just finished a Caper Criminals Cozy Mystery number 3. Katie, welcome to Happy Trails. Here we are. So, interestingly enough, if you don't know the history of my property, there is an old rickety old pier there. But I bought the property after I wrote the books, but there was a murder or two. Well, there wasn't a murder on the property, but I will say that a couple people died up here. Really scary story. I have the New York Times article. I will post that later for you to read. So come back and read it. So, actually, really fast, I'll tell you, this was the property of a Powerball winner, $69 million in the Powerball. And Powerball gone wrong. It was a big dome house up here, and I tore it down and rebuilt. So, anyways, I always think to myself, I hope nothing floats up in this water like the dead bodies found on the property. Okay, but anyways, Katie, welcome. We are glad you're here. Hey, join the Cozy Crew, and you'll be have so much fun over there. We have a lot of fun, and I will post that. Let's see. Hello, Kelly from Indiana. You're just across the way from the tri-state. Welcome, welcome. Karen, oh, Karen's here. If Karen is still here, Karen is in Canada. But anyways, Karen is our wonderful, wonderful admin over at the Cozy Crew, and she hosts monthly book clubs for me along with our friend Meg. And I could not be at book club on Friday night, but I try to be there. And Karen made a good suggestion about maybe doing book club live, maybe see how that works out. So I think we're going to try that. I don't know if I'll try it this month, or she has the whole schedule posted. So maybe we'll get that scheduled for all the time next year. Maybe this month. I don't know. Or next month. Oh, we'll talk, Karen, but I definitely want to do it. Hello, how are you, Elisa? Karen said she loved the owl. So yeah, you guys. So I have a property owl, and there's always a male and a female. And so the other day, in the my thing is, I've got my coat here, I've got my UGG boots on. It's a little chilly in Kentucky. So the other day we have also a resident groundhog, and so Eddie's like, I think the groundhog is out. And it was really early in the morning, which was really strange that the groundhog would be out, because usually the groundhog, he usually comes like right here, and he just comes out in that afternoon. He usually doesn't come out in the morning. And I don't know when groundhogs come out, but he doesn't, or she doesn't until later. She's a sleeping in groundhog. So what happened was that we had purchased a camera, a real camera, like a real camera that you have to point um, and do the whole thing to make it come in. And so Eddie zeroed in on it with the camera. He's like, "Oh my gosh, it's the owl!" And the owl was sitting on the ground. And we're like, "Oh, the owl's maybe looking for a mouse or a snake, or what is the owl looking for?" And so the owl looked at us like, "Hey, what's up?" And we took a picture. Eddie took a picture, and I put it in my newsletter today, and I will post that as well tonight when we get off here. It is beautiful. Like, I don't know how to share my screen on my phone, or I would do it if we were in the house like a normal live or a normal author would do. We would do it, but I'm not normal. So glad you love the owl. But here's the most interesting thing. So as much as I love it, and the beautiful, 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 beautiful trees, I can't wait for the leaves to fall because I can find the owl's nest. And I know there's an owl's nest here because we always hear the baby owls in the summer. So I know there's an owl's nest here, but I also belong to the Cincinnati Nature Center. And she said that if we find the owl's nest, that they will rehome their baby owls because they get a bunch of people that bring in baby owls to that rehab or something like that. And so they said that owl mommies like love babies and they'll take in any babies and they're easy to rehome. So she said, if you find the nest, let us know because we'll have a bunch of owl babies to put up there for your owl. I'm going to find the nest. I'm on a hunt. And so Elise said she loved my owl too. I know, me too. And I don't know if it was the boy or the girl, but he does show up, or it shows up quite a bit. There are two because we hear them going, and they make the weirdest noise, and Rowena freaks out. So I keep my doors open, my windows open, the catio is open to the house. And so we hear all the noise at night. And so Rowena, like you'll see her like freak out when she hears them because they go back and forth and the babies had their little chatter. So you just never know. And we also have a lot of turkey. So let's see. Kelly said, oh my goodness, what a bag full of wonderful goodies. Yeah, the only way to enter is doing what you're doing now, Kelly. Just commenting. It's so much easier. Leslie said, wow, Karen is amazing. Angie said, love that you never know what wildlife you'll get to see. I know. Like our turkey, like we have one turkey of the six. There's six turkeys. And if they're all six not together, then I start getting nervous. And so one of them, as they're coming by the front back porch, I know that sounds weird, but if you can see my house, it's kind of turned around. Like the front porch is facing the woods, and the back porch or the deck would be facing the upriver, and so we get a view. So I call that the front back porch. I know, doesn't make a lot of sense, but it makes sense to me. I never said I would make sense. Ever said I would make sense. Again, that is why my favorite quote is by Mark Twain about, love this quote, and my cousin made this because she knows I can't even get it in the frame. See, but anyway, so they always walk in front of my front back porch, and while they're parading, there's one turkey that goes gobble 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 and like patrols the front porch in order to make sure we're not coming out or we're going to do anything. It's the funniest thing, like the mother hen. Hey, Marilyn, Miss Mary. This is our friend. We love Mary. How is your daughter? So, another quick story. Miss Mary here is a Patreon, but other than that, you don't have to be a Patreon to have fun. Join the Cozy Crew. Oh, Karen, link us to the Cozy Crew if you can. Oh, and did you hear that I say we will be doing a Halloween party? I know, I changed my mind. Like people change the baby's diapers. Anyways, Miss Mary. So I was at a book signing with my friend and the Lori Foster event with Lori Foster, who is an author, local author. She has an event here. And Miss Mary was there with her daughter. Her daughter loves romance. And Mary thought, oh, I guess I'll just come with her. And Miss Mary, her daughter, came up to me and she said, oh my gosh, what do you write? And I said, Cozy Mystery. And she said, well, tell me about them. So I told her about them. She was like, these are books from my mom. And she dragged her mom over, which is Miss Marilyn here. And she and I got to talk. And I had the most fabulous weekend with her and talking to her and getting to know her. And we've gotten to know each other on our Patreon group. And so here she is. And I'm so glad you made it to the Facebook Live. Karen, I don't know what she's laughing about. Something. Let's see. After that, let's see what else Linda said. Linda said, what is a Cozy Crew? Also, absolutely love the Camper and Christmas on YouTube. Do you sell that series on? Hey, Linda. Oh, my gosh. Let me tell you about YouTube. So the Cozy Crew is a Facebook group where we're in. It's my readers that love to be on Facebook. It's our private group. Karen will put that if you're on Facebook. That's what that is. If you're not on Facebook, I do have a Patreon group. So you can Google Tanya Kappas Patreon and join there. That is off of Facebook. But that is really exclusive content for readers that want to know all the backstories of the characters, love letters from Hank. If you love that series, obviously. Also, character interviews. We have cross stitch patterns. We have book club there, but not just my books, a lot of other cozy books. But you found me on YouTube and you found me illegally on YouTube. So, what happened is I do have a YouTube channel where you got me here, but I only am allowed, I do put up free audiobooks in audio series that I have the rights to. And although I own the rights to Camper on Criminals Cozy Mystery, I did sell the rights to an audiobook company. Um, and what happened was that someone pirated the books. So all the books that were up on their site were illegal. So when I got word that they were on there, I'm like, oh my gosh, all of my books are up there. And so what happened is that those people, like there was like 6,000 people that had watched them already. And so they make money on that. Like they probably made $10,000 off me in the 4 weeks that they were there, which I'm all for people making money, but make it legally. So it was completely illegal. They were illegally downloaded, and all the other authors on there as well, which was just breaks my heart. Because obviously this is our income, this is our job. I not only Karen here, she works for me, and another friend named Rachel works for me, and another lady named Meg works for me, and then my husband also works for me. So we all have to make a living, and if they're pirated and given away illegally, we cannot do that. I am more than happy to give away things. I mean, that's what I do on the Cozy Crew. That's what I do here. Today, I'm giving away a host of camper books. And so I don't mind giving things away because that's just my nature. Is just I'm a giver. But when people do things illegally, it really kind of makes me mad. So, and then some of those other authors that are on there work two jobs. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, some of these people work two jobs to make ends meet because they just want to be an author. And so they need every penny that they can make. So what happened was that I contacted the audiobook company and I contacted YouTube and turned in that channel and they got taken down. And they have another one up and they that doesn't have any of my books up, but they're all starting to get taken down. So I do sell them. Actually, they're on audible.com or you can get them on really anywhere that sells audiobooks. I think Findaway Voices, Spotify now sells audiobooks. You can go on Amazon.com and you can click on the series page of Camper and Criminals Cozy Mystery, and you'll see all the books that are in audio so far. As a matter of fact, the audio company called me today and said, hey, you haven't sent us the audio text for Campfires and Criminals. So I'm a little slow on the get-go, but there you go. But I'm glad you found me. I hope you join us either on the Cozy Crew or on Patreon or just follow me here on YouTube. I'm glad you're here. And you didn't know. So, and that's a lot. I got a lot of emails from people that followed me, that found those on YouTube that I had no idea. They're like, I probably got over 300 emails and I responded personally to those about it. And they're like, where did you go? What happened to your books? Why are they taken down? And so, the same question. So thank you for asking and thank you for understanding why they're no longer there. Hey, Barbara. Halloween camping is so much fun. It is. Here's Miss Marilyn again. You got this. Karen says we have one more this month, the Halloween Homicide by Tanya Kappas book club. So yeah, join the Cozy Crew, join our book club. We do a giveaway there as well. And we'll go live, Karen. Let's see. Kelly said my son said that our resident owl kept him awake the other night with his hooting. A couple of years ago, our neighbor had a couple of baby owls in their yard. They were so cute. Oh, Kelly, that is my dream. My dream. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Leslie said, awesome. Jane said, thank you for finally scheduling your lives. It brightens my day. Well, good. You can put it in. Make sure you write in that calendar I'm sending you. Barbara says, I hope you find the owls. Me too, Barbara. I'm so excited about it. I already have out my binoculars, and then I've got this other scope that goes like really far up in the woods. We have a lot of acres here, so I've got a lot of acres to walk. So I started walking it last night. So I don't know if you noticed or you scroll down. I I came on live last night because I got to the very top of my my acreage, which is the very top of the hill there, and found hunter stuff there. Like there was a big thing of corn for deer to come to. I saw remnants of a deer stand and remnants of a hunting camera. So that makes me mad because people are trying to hunt on my land and I don't like it. I am a no hunt zone. Although I'm in the middle of Kentucky and my relatives all hunt, I understand it. I just don't hunt, and I own the property, so I don't have to. I think the story about your property is very cool. Would love to know more. Oh yeah, well, I'll have to. I will tell you this. So, um, the woman that was up here that was living, the Powerball owner had died, and she had been up here for so long. Her dogs ate her. Did you hear that? I mean, this is stuff I can't make up. Crazy. Let's see. Hello, Debbie Dunn. Or what Miss Debbie Dunn? Oh, she's hold on a second. It's jumped down, Debbie. Whoa, hold on. Oh, she said she was late. That's okay, girl. You're never late. You are right on time. We're in my pedal boat. I'm a pedaling around and I'm trying to stay close to the dock only for the fact that I'm kind of far away from the Wi-Fi. But you're not done. You're not late. You're never late. Karen is giving the Cozy Crew link. There it is for all you fun people. And if you are on YouTube and want to join, we would love to have you as well. Let's see. Karen said she's left. I decided to do the Halloween at the party. I know. Karen messages me and she's like, "Hey, you want to do the thing? I was looking for things for Halloween for the Cozy Crew, and last year we had this party." And I'm like, "No, I don't think so." And I think I said, "No, I don't think so," because I was working on the actual Zoom Halloween for the Patreon, and we are all hopefully dressing up for it. I've got my costume, and we are playing games and doing stuff there. And so I think I was just exhausted from playing in that. But I'm like, you know what? I am up for it. I am down. I am down to party. Kelly said she signed up to join the Cozy Crew. Sounds like so much. Good, Kelly. We're glad to have you. It is a lot of fun. Debbie said she sent me an email because she wanted to say, but wasn't sure if I'd put at in front or just with out. Um, let's see. I'll check on that, Debbie, because we do all our mailings from our home, and I have stamps.com, so I will know if yours got mailed off. I will let you know for sure. Let's see. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Barbara said, "Oh my, I know. Are you talking about the?" They ate the face. They were hungry. They're up here without no food. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Oh, Angie, you have no idea. That was the second body that was found up here. There's Eddie waving. Hi. No? Okay. He's like, "Did you feed the fish?" I went, "No, I feed the fish in my pond. And the turtles. I don't know where Sherlock is, but we're full of leaves. So I have a turtle. But, anyways, yes, it is horrible, Angie. And I will link the New York Times article to it. But that was the second body. The third body was her son. He had moved up here. Okay, I'm just going to say it because it's disgusting. Then I have to take a drink of coffee right afterward because I got to get the taste out of my mouth. It's so gross. He had been dead so long, he melted to the chair. They had to cut a hole in the mansion dome up here in order to get him out. Oh my gosh. If you go on my Facebook up there and type in search and type in, like, oh, it might be in one of my photo albums. Here comes Eddie. Say hi to all the people on live. Uh, we need to go to the hatchery for more food. Ooh, thank you. Got to feed the fish. So, anyways, he's worried about fish. So, because we have bass, bluegill, the carpy, but I have like I just throw it in here, and then in a minute they'll be like. But here's the bad part about feeding the fish. So I feed all the little fish because that's who comes up, and the bass and the bigger bluegill follow me around the pond, and then they go to eat the little fish because I'm like bringing the food to them. So I will stand there, and all of a sudden you see them all swimming, looking at me. I've got like 7 pairs of eyes looking at me when I throw out the food. So, but right now it's a little cold, so they're probably a little deeper. So I could probably throw it out a little bit deeper. But anyways, yeah, Angie, I'll put the link up later. Girl is something else. But I think if you can like either go into my look, there's the beautiful sky. If you go into my photo album here, then you'll see pictures of the dome house it was a mansion dome house. And so we'll see how we took it down. Crazy, crazy, crazy boots. All right. So let's see. I'm not very good on my phone doing this, y'all. Um, that's a crazy story. Oh, crazy. Do y'all remember before the pandemic was when we bought the property? And I did a live driving up our driveway because it's kind of this creepy driveway. Like literally, I have a hard time for people to deliver my stuff because they're like scared to death to come up our driveway and they're afraid they're not going to be able to turn around. I'm like, oh, you're totally going to be able to turn around, Sherlock. I said, you're totally. He might not come up with the pedal boat going, but Sherlock is my turtle, and Shirley Locke is his woman, and Sherman is their son. So I have a turtle family. But anyways, we are pedaling while we throw out fish food. Just a barrel full of fun here at the campus compound. But anyways, but isn't that pretty? I hear a ambulance. Wonder what's going on. It's weird to have an ambulance. So anyway, crazy story. Let's see. Leslie said her husband likes to watch the deer in the yard too. We love it. Linda said your campers here reminded me of the group Sisters on the Fly. Yes, I was a member of Sisters on the Fly. Are you a member of Sisters on the Fly? I'm a member of the Kentucky. I got my patch. As a matter of fact, I thought about making patches for the Laundry Club ladies and offering those to readers as prizes because I thought they would be fun. But I love Sisters on the Fly. They are a group of women who, I mean, it's international, guys. It's crazy. So they have these meetups and it's women, only women. Sometimes they invite their men, but most of them are just women in campers and they meet up and it's like women's weekends or just day events. And then sometimes they say, okay, husbands are welcome or partners. So that's fun. Hey, Carla from Arkansas. Good night, Karen. Terrible about eating. I know. There's so much more. There is just so much more. That's what happened when people win the Powerball and all that money. They just don't know what to do with it. Oh, I don't know who that is because you have to let StreamYard allow them to have your comments. I'm with you. Oh, what? Her son? That's so crazy. Yeah, but then they were kind of like, they also, somebody died of here a drug overdose. And from what I understand, they were selling drugs. I mean, you guys, there's even crazier stuff. Like, okay, so here we go. So, because I just can't stand it. I get down this rabbit hole and I get excited about telling y'all. So her family was also in prison for smuggling drugs across the border down in Texas. And so they had been in jail and her brothers. And so what happened was that they are the ones who sold me the house. So I got to meet them. So it's kind of crazy. And they are out of jail. And so they as the are the ones who we bought our house from, and it was kind of cool getting to meet them. I think they were kind of shocked whenever I said that I was going to be tearing down the house. I think they were kind of like, "What? Why?" Hey, Angie. Turtle, 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 turtle. Hey, Julie from Kansas. We're so glad you're here. I know, Leslie, it's terribly sad. It is terribly sad. If you guys have questions, we are here just to have cozy conversation, talk about books, what you're reading. Are you reading Halloween books right now? Or are you reading Christmas books right now? What about Thanksgiving books? And just to remind you that this is the last week to order your book for your book online book signing. If you're not familiar with what the online book signing is I during the pandemic I had to cancel a lot of book signings, and so we said, heck, why don't we just do it from the camper, my writing camper, which I used to have a she shed and then now have the writing camper. So we are doing it. So I started doing two book signings from the camper the last 2 years of the pandemic. And so what happened is that, so I just, get the books for you. You order them online, and then we just sit here just like we're doing now. And I'm like, hey, here is your book. And I show it to you and I sign it online and talk to you. Also, you will, if you order a Camper and Criminals book, you order any of the Tanya Kappas books, but if you did order Camper and Criminals books, you get the exclusive brochure that we made for the campground, for our fictitious campground, which is so much fun. But also, it doubles as a checklist for the books. And you'll get these cute little stickers. You'll get a roll of stickers to go next to the books you've read. And then, since there are some blanks, because we do have books coming out in the series forever, it's never going to die. It's like midsummer. They're going to have so many seasons and so many deaths. No one's going to be remain standing. But anyways, so what happened is that you get one of those with your Camper and Criminals Cozy Mystery. I hear a plane, a little plane going overhead. There's a little bitty airport across the river in Cincinnati that they're always coming. But anyways, so we do that, and I will link that in the notes, in our notes when we get here. So also today, if you've left a comment, I am giving away an OG copy of Deserts, Driving, and Derelicts. This cover is no longer available, one of the very first ones. Also, I'm going to give a print copy away to Motorhomes, Maps, and Murders. And I'm also going to be giving away a copy of Heavenly Desserts, which is a collaboration between me and a few of our friends that are probably on here tonight, and a fun Tanya Kappas exclusive coloring book. I mean, that, you guys, was like 2016. We did those coloring books. But, we still have our coloring pages. We are still big colorers. Isn't that fun? We never outgrow it. So Kelly says, I have not been able to catch your live chat. She said, oh, yay, welcome. If you like the live chats, I hope you go over to the Cozy Crew, because we have parties over there with spinning wheels and giveaways and all sorts of fun stuff. Linda said that when she lived in East Texas, they came into my shop and they invited us shop owners to their cookout. My camper got ruined by a tree falling on it. Oh no! What kind of shop do you have? That is awesome. So yeah, there are chapters of Sisters on the Fly everywhere, and I'm not kidding. We have cute little badges, like cool badges and stickers. I love stickers. Let's see. Carrie says Halloween Homicide is such a fun series. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. So that series, I write for my Patreon, so they get the books as I'm writing them, and they can have input on the books. They have stuff like that. So I wanted to do a daily serial during the pandemic as well. So I started doing those there, and I thought, I love holidays. I love reading holiday cozies, and so why not do it in Patreon to give them that extra fun stuff? And so a lot of people are like, oh, the books, the holiday books never come out during the right holiday. Well, that's because I'm writing them right in real time for the Patreon group, and then they come out after we're done. But anyway, so I thought, oh, why not do a holiday, a series based around a holiday, and it's based off of Violet Reinhammer. She leaves. Oh, I got a big story. So she leaves. Normal to go on her quest to get her big job. But oh my gosh, so at the end of one of the next books, Hank suggests to May, why don't we go visit Violet Reinhammer? Uh-oh, I feel a collaboration between Violet and May in one of the books. I don't know if it's going to be a camper book, or I don't know if it's going to be a holiday cozy mystery book, but I'm definitely going to. I'm throwing out food. Sorry. I'm going to be doing that next year. So be excited. Bonnie said she knows everything about that brochure. Oh my God. Me too. Let me tell you what. So here's the situation. A friend of mine at the event I was talking about earlier at the Lori Foster event was at the Lori Foster event. She's an author and she's a romance author, steamy romance. I'm like talking woo woo, hot under the covers. And so she said, look at what I've been doing. And she gave me a little poster of a book checklist. And so she's like, you need to figure out how to do this. But you have so many books. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. My readers love a campground. They love like a map. They love recipes. Oh, which I'm going to tell you guys, I have a Camper and Criminals Cozy Mystery campfire cookbook coming out soon. Yep. And I can't wait to show you guys the cover. It should be done this week with my fabulous friend, cover artist Mariah. So that's super exciting. That's like first alert. No one else knows this but Eddie, because Eddie's the one that's been putting it together. So, anyways, back to the brochure. I know how to make a long story longer in Kentucky in my twang. So what happened was that uh, we go camping at least once a month. And so every campground has a little brochure they give out. And I thought, it has the brochure of like your campsite and things there and what they have to do. And so I'm like, how wonderful would it be if I did a brochure? Oh my gosh, in the campground. And then instead of putting the, map in the inside, make it a checklist, just like my friend had suggested. So that's how I came up with that. Yes, I schedule them every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, Miss Jane, for the reminder. And I will have, I think, let's see, this coming Tuesday is the last Tuesday of October. So I will have up the schedule for November, a little reminder. The brochure is a fun idea. Thank you. Awesome. Prezzies. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I will be announcing those here shortly. Hello, Miss Mary. Debbie said, so cool. Your covers are really neat. Thank you, Debbie. I have the best cover artist. I truly, truly do. She is the one who came up with them before I even came up with the story. And since I'm a camper, I'm like, those are for me. I can't wait for them to go visit Violet. I know, me either. I can't decide if I want it to be their honeymoon or just a trip. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll wait and see if they make it down the aisle. I don't know. Cookbook. Hey, Deborah, how are you? So good to see. I know cookbook. Can you believe it? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I'd love all the recipes. You're getting them. You are getting them. Hey, Kim, how are you? Glad to see you here. We've been talking all about our cozy crew and how we're going to have a cozy crew Halloween party, which you're a member of. Also, Kim is a member of my ARC team. She's a member of the Patreon group. I've met Kim in person, and she's just as darling in person as she is online. So I was just letting everybody know that. And let's see if anyone has any questions, pop them down before I start rattling off the winners for tonight. A way to win is you will get a print copy of Desert Striving and Derelict, which is an OG cover. The cover is not the same anymore. I mean, it still has the same camper on it, but it's just a lot more detailed. I don't even have the cover. I need to buy the books. And we're having a print copy of Motorhomes, Maps, and Murder. Also, Kim, our collaboration. I got a copy of that for somebody. And a Tanya Kappas color book from 2016. Rare. So, let's see. Kim says, "Oh, thank you. Oh no, you're so sweet." I vote for a Christmas wedding with a visit to Holiday Junction. Right? I know. I was thinking a fall wedding, and then maybe the Christmas set, and then have them go after the Thanksgiving to Holiday Junction. So we'll turn around one more time as we're pedaling. Look around at the beautiful colors. I don't know if you can see them as vibrant. All right, so this is how we do things. I'm super fancy. To win, I go through the comments and I scroll my finger up and down, and wherever it lands is who gets the prize. Okay, the first one is a copy of Heavenly Dessert and the copy of Motorhomes, Maps, and Murder. So who is going to win this? Let me see. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It is going to be Angie Evans. Yay, Angie. Congratulations. This is your pack. And you're probably going to get a few stickers as well from the Tanya Kappas Cozy Shop, which is something else we have. I just got a lot of stuff going on. But if you don't mind messaging me your mailing address so we can get that into the mail to you tomorrow. Congratulations. All right, let's see who is going to win the color book and the copy of Deserts Driving and Derelict, along with some other just little gun stuff. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Bonnie, it's all yours, girl. So do me a favor and message me your mailing address so I can get that out to you tomorrow. So congratulations to you. Everybody, I am so glad to see you. I cannot wait to see you in the Cozy Crew. Join over there. It's free. We have a lot of fun. We're having a Halloween party over there. Spinny Wheel might be there. And I will link to the books online book signing if you want a print copy signed to you or to a family member or someone. We are going to be doing that. So that's the last time to get that. Books make great gifts. Remember that sharing is caring, and no matter what author you love, whether it's me or somebody else, be sure to help spread the word. We love you guys, and I will see you over in the Cozy Crew. And I think Karen linked it, so go over there and join. And then when I get off I got to feed the fish. I got to go around my pond. I got to start the clock. So I got to finish feeding the fish, and then I'll come inside and I'll put in all the links for all of you on YouTube and Facebook. And I will see you guys next Tuesday, if not earlier. Bye.